Hey everyone, welcome to Divine Intervention. I apologize, it's been a very, very long time since my last update. A lot's been going on with I and my twin. We've been having a lot of dreams, and it's been very vivid, so surreal. And these changes that's happened with me personally and with my twin, it again, it wasn't easy because we were dreaming about our past lives, we were dreaming about our future, we were dreaming about our lost loved ones, the many lifetimes that we lived, the experiences that we went through. These are true to life things that really, it's surreal. It's like it's so hard to believe. At the same time, our energies was feeding each other. I'd say feeding each other. If you guys can hear my twin, she's snoring right now. I apologize. She's very fast asleep, and that's why I have a mic, so that she doesn't really, hear me as much, because I could adjust the volume on this. So, as I was explaining to you guys, the ascension process with twin flames, it's not easy because it's not something that you just plan, and then when you plan it, it's like you're ready for it. You can do your best to be ready for it, but everything is unexpected. So that also includes with the circumstances in your life. It also includes how are you going to manage, your energy at the time where your your situation in your life right now is, I can say, probably not good or not so bad, but it's not ideal, or it's not your wishful, wanting of the situation that you want, right? Let's say it's like that. But then all of a sudden the moon shift starts, changing, and then your sensitivity, your energy, your chakras are like being activated, because again, you're in union. You're like two magnets, and you both carry the light now because, with God's grace, you are in union, and you're unified, you're sanctified, by the Holy Spirit as well. So with all this that's happening, it's like you're carrying a whole universe within your hand, and with that energy, you are connected to the universe itself, and you're connected to Mother Earth, and you're connected to, higher beings of light. So, with that being said, every time that you feel even the slightest bit of sensitivity to anything that is currently happening in your life, you are triggering your twin. So, it took me up till today to understand what the hell was going on the past couple days, and that's why I've been MIA. To those of you who don't, who's wondering what happened, how come I haven't been posting updates on my channel, it's because of this, okay? The moon shift that's been happening, it's very, very serious. Those of you, again, who don't really know the specifics as to what the hell has been going on with twin flames, again, I've constantly said this. I am in no affiliation with Carolyn Kundalini, but I do. I watch her videos, and it very much resonates with I and my twin, and I'm sure it resonates with a lot of true twin flames as well. So, you know, I'm just, if you watch her videos and you guys watch my video, you're gonna see that really everything that's she's been saying has been happening. That's why you guys haven't seen me on my channel. That's why I haven't uploaded anything. Even though I've wanted to focus on what I wanted to focus on in regards to where I want this channel to go. Especially the topics that I've been talking about recently, which is about voodoo. These are delicate topics that I can say not many people is going to really want to go into it, because it's like you're going in the dark, and not many people feel comfortable going in the dark. And again, I guess that's just me. Again, I've been in the high priestess. I've been in all these different energies, and it's a spiritual awakening. We all have went through it, and we all are still going through it. It doesn't mean that you're in union with your twin. You don't continue to ascend, and that's baloney. Anybody who says to you that, oh, there's a finish line, there is no finish line. Um, the only finish line is once you have completed your journey. Okay, so this is an ongoing process, and with that being said, again, it takes practice. Even though I can say we are all ascending masters because we are twin flames, we've lived many lives, and we've ascended many times. That's why we're called ascended masters. When you reincarnate, and you reincarnate sometimes through your dreams, most of the time, I can say 90% of the time in our dreams is where we are awakened to everything in the past, everything that's happened, why you are this, who are you really, and explanations to questions that you really deep down in your soul been asking yourself and asking the divine and asking your angels, and nobody else can answer that. So, you know, it's an awakening process. You can't just click at it. You know what I mean? That's why that's why I've been MIA. And I know I apologize. I know for most of you, you've probably been really waiting, for an update video. So this is it. I hope if I were to compare myself now to 5 months ago, I am not the same person as I was last year, 5 months ago, 3 months ago, last month ago. I am not the same person as I was. A lot has changed within me. As a divine feminine, I truly feel different now. Like, for example, I'll share this, and this is very, very personal, but I'll share it to you guys. Before, when I first met my twin, because of my experiences as a divine feminine, with all the hardships that I had to endure in regards to finances, in regards to, being independent and having stability in your life, I was the type of individual. Okay, let's just take out the names. I was the type of individual that when it comes to money, okay, you have to work hard for it. You have to earn it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there was a flaw, okay? And I'm going to admit what that flaw is right now in this video, okay, personally to me. And this is pointing to me, not to anybody, just me. And I'm going to be raw right now. Because of, again, of all the experiences that I had to go through, I was the type of individual that you work hard for it. If you want something, you work hard for it, and you give it your all, okay? And every time I look at homeless people, I don't look at them with compassion. I look at them with, like, well, they wouldn't even be in that situation if they themselves didn't allow it, or they themselves didn't put themselves in that situation, right? If you were to think of it logically and think of it in a practical way, of course, that's how you're going to think about it, right? But see, because of the fact that I am not just an individual and I am a divine feminine, our DNA as divine feminines are programmed to be divine feminine. Okay? So once you are in union with your twin, or once you and your twin meet, certain things about who you used to be, certain things of your values that you used to hold on to before, it all of a sudden changes. Okay? Because right now, I can tell you right now, and my twin and I talked about this yesterday. So that's why I'm talking. That's why I'm talking about it with you guys right now. And she told me that, yeah, I changed because before I would hold on to money like that. But now I really don't care about money. I mean, I really don't. Like, money is just something to use. It's something that you need, but it's not everything. And I know other people will probably tell me, well, that's easier said than, you know. Well, here's the thing. My twin is from a third world country. Okay. I'm here in the Philippines with my twin. Philippines is a very poor country. Before it wasn't like this, but unfortunately it is now. And a lot of children here are suffering in hunger, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault at all. And I would look at that, right? I would look at that. And if I were to go back to my way of mentality 5 months ago or 1 year ago when I first met my twin, it's completely different because that time ago, I was the type of individual where I would judge you. I would be like, well, you're homeless because, I don't know, you probably left your family, you stole something from your family. Like, I was assuming, I was just judging a person based on their status, their reputation. And to me, there was nothing wrong with that because to me, we live in this society where you work hard, you get what you work hard for, right? But see, what's the difference between just an individual and a divine feminine? It's completely like a 370, okay? Because everything that you used to believe, everything that you hold so strongly about that you would fight for like brick and stone with anybody, your twin basically just flipped the coin on it. And it's now you have like a deeper perspective and a wider perspective, and your perspective of everything that you held so tightly to just changes, okay? And that's not just material things. It's not just the 3D world that we live in. It's not just the physicality of everything that we can touch, everything that we can feel, everything that we can understand in this world. It's deeper than that. It's spiritual. It's also spiritual. What's the spiritual aspect of it? Well, if you would think about it, it's compassion, right? And divine feminines, we are programmed. We are programmed to be that. It's in our DNA. It's in our royal DNA. That's why every time someone asks you for help or every time someone's in need, going against your heart is like it's deep. You start to question yourself. It bothers you the whole day if you're not true to your heart. And people don't understand that because again, people in the world, they run through logic, right? They run through practicality. Everything's through logic and practicality. And being in the medical field, I understand that. Okay, I completely understand that. But see, I am not the same person as I was. That's all I'm trying to say in this video. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason why, my ex and I broke up when, being 8 years together, even though it was a karmic relationship, even though it was toxic, she's still very much special in my heart because of the fact that she made a very big impact in my life. She influenced me to be better, to do better as well. Yeah, it was like cat and dog all the time, but again, when you're with your twin, your perspective just flips at you. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that, in regards to my twin flame journey, the spiritual ascension, the change of perspective, it just, it blows your mind. And you end up looking at yourself in the mirror and like, oh my God, yeah, I'm not the same as I was. I don't think I'll ever be. And it's not the kind of feeling where you regret it. No, it's not the kind of feeling where, like, what the hell. No, it's more of like that feeling, oh, maybe this is really who I am. It just so happens that now that I'm with my twin, it just unlocked itself. you know? Because that's how I've been feeling about myself lately. Like everything that I do, everything that I think about, everything I decide, everything that I envision for my life, for our future, and, for our loved ones, I'm constantly thinking about, oh, you know, this is really me. Like this is me. It's just I wasn't able to let this me out because I wasn't with my twin. And see, the purpose of me sharing this is so that those of you who are separated from your twin, you can have a deeper understanding as to why the separation as well. Because if you think about it, you cannot be in union if you're not fully aligned, right? We know that. You cannot be in union if one or the other is just not in vibrational energy to be in union. Period. It doesn't matter how you feel. Because at this point, it really doesn't matter how you feel. It has nothing to do with how you feel. Because no matter what, you're going to always love your twin. No matter what, your twin is always going to run after you because they cannot move on without you. Period. I don't care what anybody else says. So me sharing this is just me giving you guys, a wider perspective as to why union is not happening for you right now. Is because two reasons. One, the divine and your angels are laying out the foundation block for you and your twin. So that means to say they're the ones who's also, you know, making sure that once union happens, it's union, okay? But again, you guys have to do the work. Now, you've heard me say that many times. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm not going to repeat the details of it in this video. The second reason is to basically once union happens, it's really like it's a test. I know people say no, it's not a test. It's all in your head. No, it's a fucking test. It's a test. It's a test of faith. It's a test of compassion. It's a test of forgiveness. It's a test of self-respect. It's a test of what do you really value? And can you really fight for it even in front of your twin? Because imagine your twin is not awake and you hold these values so dear. So how can you share that with your twin if your twin is not in the same energy, same wavelength, even mentally in the same wavelength as you? It's not gonna bounce correctly. It's not gonna connect, right? It's not gonna connect smooth. There's going to be fights, there's going to be arguments. And trust me, that's also why I've been MIA. Because my twin and I, actually, we've had a few arguments and disagreements. And trust me, when it's, I am a rising in Cancer, and my divine masculine is a Scorpio. So when we have disagreements, we just don't talk. It's like silent treatment, okay? And that's the bad part. Every twin's different. But I'm just explaining this to you guys so you guys have like an idea, okay? Like what really happens when you're in union and the moon shift all of a sudden just changes on you. I don't want this video to get too long, but I just wanted to share to all of you that union is a lot of work and it comes at the right time. There is no hocus pocus for it. There is no, if you go to a mentor or you go to those who sell packages of healing or packages of, for union to happen and this and that, I'm going to say this right now. Yes, it'll help you. okay? But it's not like you buy a package and poof, there goes union. You still have to do the work. And that's what a lot of people are misinterpreting. That's what many people are misunderstanding, is that it's like you can just take the easy way route and then have union to happen. No, I was blessed with union because of my own self-respect as to me letting go of a karmic that no longer served me with no hatred. No hatred. Okay? And that karmic was mutual. It was a mutual relationship. It was a mutual understanding that we gave each other. It's not a one-way thing where, oh my God, F you, I don't want to be with you anymore. You know, no, it was like, I'm sorry, we're not meant to be. You know, so if you're wondering, how far are you in regards to union happening? You can tell by the relationships that you have right now. You can tell by what kind of relationships are you having right now. Are you with a karmic? Are you with a false twin? Because these are indicators as to how far are you for union or toward union. Okay? Now, many people, they would say, well, you know what? You are a master of your own destiny. And if you want to have union with your twin, you can make it happen. Sometimes optimism, there is a flaw. And what do I mean by flaw in regards to optimism? Well, for one, yes, you have control over your life. But in regards to destiny, I refuse to believe that I am in charge of my destiny. No, because then it's like you're saying you're more powerful than God. It's like you're saying you're more higher than God. Why would you say that when God was the one who gave you that flame? When God was the one who created heaven and earth, when God was the one who created all things and things alike. So why would you say that? See, there are people who give misinformation, and there are people who try to connect the dots with those misinformation, and it's going to lead you astray. It's not going to give you a clear path, okay? They're just doing it for, I don't know what their reason is. But for me, if you truly want to know how far are you to union, look at your situation now. Is it in a good situation? Are you in a stable situation? Are you happy? Are you okay? Are you content being single? Okay? And if you're not by yourself, who are you with? Are you with a karmic, or are you with a twin, a false twin? Or maybe some of you, you're actually in union with your twin, or you're just talking to your twin, but you're not in a relationship. That's a whole nother different story. I mean, I can go on and on and on, okay? That's why I say clarity is free. It's free because a lot of you have different situations. And it's really on your situations how I know. It's not so much of, you know, it's not black and white. It's just not. When do you have spiritual and physical union with your twin? It's not easy. You have to go through the waves. There are waves that you have to go through, and you go through it together. You know, that includes the darkest part of you. Like, for example, I was, because of, you know, the new moon in Pisces, I really wanted to curse this one individual that really, really deserves it. And I know a lot of people will say, well, you shouldn't play God, you know, this and that. Oh, no, no, no. I don't play God. No, no, no. For me, everything I choose to do, everything that I even consider to do, if in the need be that I feel that it's, or, or that it is urgent for me to do, I always ask permission. I always ask permission. And it was to the point, because of the new moon, it was really to the point where this is something that I really need to do. I was impulsive to do it because of the fact of what I felt inside. And when it comes to moon and Pisces, I'm telling you right now, oh my God. It was hard for me. It was hard for me to even, you know, control and to calm down. Um, because it's like it's like two fishes in my chest that's whirling my emotions, like a yin and yang, and they were trying to balance each other, but obviously it didn't work, because it was going too quickly. If I would put it in a visual aspect, that's really how it was. It took a day for me to calm down. It took a day for me to balance my emotions. And after that, I realized, yeah, I was not in control the moment that the moon shifted to Pisces. And my twin woke me up that time, and we kind of fought about it, because my twin told me, you know what, God gave you these spiritual gifts not to harm. So she reminded me of what I needed to be reminded of at the time that, you know, I realized there's a reason why the divine and our angels awoke in us to who we are, our true identity, who we truly are, and why. For a reason. It's for a reason. It's to prepare us for what is to come. It's to prepare us to the people that we will meet, the obstacles that will come in our way, the experiences that we will go through in the future. It's all because of that. But the purpose of it is not to harm anybody. And I just wanted to emphasize that. Yes, I've been getting spiritual attacks, but I'm going to say this now. My spiritual gifts, I will only use it if it's truly needed. Truly, truly needed. At this point, I I've come to realization that my twin and I reincarnated in this life because this is the last lifetime we will be here on earth, and I want to leave this earth knowing that I have lived the best life, and the best life to me, the best life to me and my twin, and really it's just to be together, to do the things that we've always wanted to do, which I've always wanted to have my own charity foundation for young children here in the Philippines, and just give, just like Princess Diana did, just give. That's what I want. That's a dream that I've always wanted, so for me, it's like, I think we've lived many lifetimes fighting demons, fighting spirits, fighting dark energies, fighting, a lot of things. I'm done with that. With the dreams that I've been having these past couple days, honestly, I've awakened to the fact that this is not the lifetime that's meant for that. This lifetime is meant to just enjoy our union. For this is gonna be the last lifetime that we will be here. And after our bodies, deteriorate, we're gonna go to where we truly came from. Honestly, I'm just trying to live the life that I've always wanted. And now that my twin and I, are very much at the same wavelength now. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to a great future. So, with that being said, I want to share a duet song video that I and my twin sang. And this really comes from our heart, and I am intending that anyone who watches this video, who listens to our duet song, we are sharing our light to you as twin flames. And this is our prayer, to you, to every child who's innocent, that is suffering and pain, who's hungry, who's just having a difficult life right now. We are sharing our light through this song, and it's called The Prayer by Celine Dion and Josh Groban. And it's 11:11 right now. 1:11, sorry. I'm like seeing doubles right now. So I hope you guys enjoy, the song. And again, thank you for staying. Those of you who subscribe, thank you for subscribing. And those of you who are new, again, clarity is free. So just email me. Email is in the description down below. I do like comments. My twin loves comments, especially if my twin is in the video. Please do comment, because she does love to read comments, and so yeah. So again, any other topics about other things like twin flames, spiritual awakening, ascension, all those things, you could just email me. My angels have spoken to me, that I should enjoy what I'm doing and not feel pressured to do a topic where it's because it's just going to benefit you guys. I want to talk about something that really interests me. At the same time, it benefits you. It shouldn't be one way. And lately, I've been thinking one way. I've been thinking about, okay, I should talk about this because you guys, need to know about it. But now it's going to change. It's going to change. It has to be balanced, and I want this channel to be balanced with my energy. So I'm sorry if that's disappointing, but that's how this channel is going to go. It's going to start with my twin and I, and it's going to end with my twin and I. So I love you guys. Thank you again. I hope you like the video. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye, guys.